We're ready? Okay, I'd like to reconvene the September 28, 2020 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. And our, so Jennifer, what do we do here?
We are having the viewing for the virtual vacation of a portion of Bainbridge Mill Drive.
Okay, I mean, do we need to do a resolution?
Oh, no.
So not for a viewing. Okay.
Just kind of state the ground rules.
Okay. Well, let me go through where we are. Times are different now, as we all know. So we're doing this virtual viewing differently. Let me go through what we'll be doing today. First, I'll introduce, I'm Jeff Benton, President of the Board. To my right is our Vice President, Gary Merrill. To my left is fellow Commissioner Barb Lewis. And our clerk today, Jennifer Walraven. And Sarah DeNova is going to be running the media show and doing the online activities. So let me start off by welcoming everyone to the virtual viewing for the consideration of the vacation of a 0.165 acre tract of Bainbridge Mills Drive in Liberty Township for the health, safety, and well-being of county residents in response to the continued threat of COVID-19 and in accordance with orders of the Ohio Director of Health. Public participation in this viewing will be by virtual means. We have held a few of these virtual meetings. However, sometimes there are still technical issues, and this may be new for you. So we ask for patience as we work our way together through this meeting. Currently, we are muting the participants on the Zoom platform and ask that you stay unmuted until we identify you, that you stay muted until we identify you. This will help with static and audio interference. And for those of you who've been on Zoom meetings, that is very important because you can get a lot of background noise unintentionally. So here's an overview of what we'll do today. We are joined here with representatives from the County Engineer's Office to familiarize ourselves with the area. We'll see a PowerPoint presentation of the area petition to be vacated. A copy of the PowerPoint is available on our website, co.delaware.oh.us/media-room/bids/. I'll read that again. It's a long site. co.delaware.oh.us/media-room/bids/. Under public notice, select Bainbridge Mills Drive Road Virtual View. No, this is very important, no testimony or decisions are made here at the viewing. This is a way for the board to become familiar with the area and for you to show us any concerns you may have in the area. The hearing on the vacation petition is scheduled for Monday, October 5th. That's 1 week from today at 10 a.m. at the hearing. We will hear a report from the engineer's office on the vacation petition, and that is also the time for testimony for or against the petition. When it's time to ask questions, we'll work our way through the participants on the Zoom platform and call. You may at first be identified by your phone number as the participant who is up next, and we've had some confusion over that. So please be aware of what your phone number is, because sometimes people aren't aware that that's their identity on our end. Your line connection will be unmuted, and you'll be asked to identify yourself and if you have any questions. If you are part of the Zoom virtual hearing, you are not required to participate in the call, but you may choose to do so when asked. Again, we'll give everybody the opportunity to speak, but you aren't required to say anything. I will now turn the proceeding over to the engineer's office. And welcome.
Thank you, Commissioners. Doug Riedel from the County Engineer's Office. My title is Township Liaison. And on behalf of our office, I'm here to make our PowerPoint presentation and also to address any questions that the board might have regarding the proposed vacation of a portion of Bainbridge Mills Drive. With respect to today's viewing, it's required under Section 5553.05 of the Ohio Revised Code, and it states there underlined in red, the board shall view the location of the proposed improvement. And as has been mentioned today, we're doing that virtually. for everyone to see. And on to the next slide, the petition was filed on June 3rd, 2020, to the Board of Commissioners. Again, under section 5553, it requires at least 12 freeholders within the vicinity of the vacation to sign a petition to request the proposed vacation. The location of where the proposed right-of-way is requested to be vacated is, and there's a copy of the petition of the landowners that signed it. And our next slide is the exhibit that was prepared with the petition showing the proposed vacation of Bainbridge Mills Drive. There was a project that our office did in coordination with the Liberty Township trustees to relocate Bainbridge Mills Drive from its current location as it was platted coming out on Sawmill Parkway to relocate the road so that it intersected with what is considered Old Sawmill Road. So this is really the reason for the vacation at the request of the property owners. Pictures are always very helpful. In this slide, you will see Sawmill Parkway, County Road 609 in the middle of the slide. The area to be vacated, the 0.165 acres, is located immediately to the east of that. Originally, when Bainbridge Mills Drive was platted, it came out to Sawmill Parkway, approximately where that white vehicle is on Sawmill Parkway. And the project that I mentioned relocated Bainbridge Mills Drive and connected it with is Old Sawmill Road, Township Road 114. And we did that for safety reasons, first and foremost. And just outside the picture to the left is a traffic signal at Bradford Court and Sawmill Parkway. So the traveling public on Bainbridge Mills can then access Sawmill Parkway at a traffic signal, which is much safer. And here is a second aerial shot of the area showing in yellow the area that's proposed to be vacated. The red line is the right-of-way that was acquired when Bainbridge Mills Drive was relocated, and in the solid red line, I should say, and the dashed red line is currently the platted right-of-way, or I should say the right-of-way that was platted when Bainbridge Mills was originally signed and recorded. The plat was recorded years ago. Any questions from the
Can you go
board?
back one slide? The property there to the left, is that public property or is that private?
Where the white fence is located, Gary?
Yes.
That is a parcel owned by the Liberty Township trustees.
So they own that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Lewis, any questions? I don't really have any
No.
questions.
No.
As we, envisioned the project and then completed the construction project, it became obvious to us that this was a very nice improvement for safety reasons to have to reroute Bainbridge Mills off direct access into the very busy high-speed Sawmill Parkway. So I think we're all pretty familiar with the project. So, with that, any other questions, Gary? Again?
I have no questions.
Okay. Okay, so now we can open it up for the participants, the dial-in participants, the Zoom participants to ask questions, make comments. And again, remind everyone, this is not the time for testimony. This is the time for you to point out any concerns, issues, comments, et cetera, about that property and the petition to vacate it. Okay, first one is Christopher Beck. So you unmuted him.
Okay.
Okay, Christopher Beck, if you have any comments, again, don't have to say anything, but certainly want to open it up to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, commissioners. I am one of the trustees for Bainbridge Mills. Just want to say thank you for your time and consideration for this.
Okay. Very good. Go on to the next one. Mel? Okay, MEL, Mel?
Yes, I would certainly like to thank the commissioners for considering our request and really appreciate the cooperation of Doug Riedel as we work through not only the relocation of Sawmill, but also working to vacate the property. Our sole purpose of requesting is so that now we can relocate the sign, our irrigation, our lighting, and replace the landscaping. And so we appreciate your cooperation and thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Next. That's it. Okay, this is not one of our more heavily attended Zoom meetings, which is probably a good thing because that means that it's pretty straightforward and we're glad to see this move forward. So we can wrap it up then, right, Jennifer?
Correct.
We can go into recess until 2:30. Okay. All right, no other comments? One last chance. Okay, no other comments. We will go into recess. Thank you for participating. We'll go into recess until 2:30.
Thank you,
Yep.
Doug.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
Doug.
you. Good job.
Yeah, actually, the pictures and the way you laid them out was very
Yeah, I
helpful.
like the,
That was a great job.
Yes,
the,
he's
oh, gosh.
the graphics expert.
He just like, yeah.
Does Liberty have plans for their area there?
No, Gary, they don't. I mean,